Okay, so we're back. Common paragraph errors. Believe it or not, even though these are little paragraphs that I have created, they contain the most common errors that beginning writers make. So if everybody would, go ahead and read through paragraph by paragraph, and then in the margins, or underneath around each paragraph, kind of jot down some notes as to what you think it is that contributes to the error for that paragraph, and then we'll come back and discuss these paragraphs one by one. So as you can see, what's wrong with paragraph A? We're talking to the reader. Now, and not just college writing, but the writing for your career, what the purpose of your writing is to deliver information. You look at this paragraph, we're asking questions of the reader. Now, and when we write in academia and we write for career, it's not a text message, it's not a note that we're passing back and forth in math class. We can't, get information and pass it on back and forth. We write to deliver information. What the writer is guilty here of is talking to the reader. Please note, never say you, never have you in college writing. Never ask the reader a question in college writing. Never make what's called an announcement in college writing. And what announcement is, it would be similar to, in this paper, I will tell you about the reasons for World War I. We don't need to do that. That's, it's understood in the purpose in writing. Never talk to the reader. So that's what's wrong with paragraph A. Let's take a look at the next one. All tell, no show. Right? If you reflect back upon, we talked about paragraphs tell and show. What's more important? Showing. Right? Yeah. Now, what does this paragraph do? All that it does is basically restates the topic sentence. Once you have the topic sentence down one time, then start to show. Give me your support. What are some examples? Start answering questions for the reader. What this writer needs to do is do a better job of anticipating questions of the reader. So if you're the writer, what you need to do is ask yourself questions ahead of time, and then those answers go in and building your paragraphs. This is all tell, no show. Just simply a stack of topic sentences. Bad writing. What's next? No tell, no show. Now, if you just look at this paragraph on the printed page, right? Do you see how skinny it is? You see how skimpy it is? That's a warning bell that something is wrong. Now, if you go through and reread this paragraph, you can see that there really is no main idea, right? Why is there no main idea? What is it? I don't even know what that is. This is not writing, this is just typing, okay? Please, please, please don't type, you need to write. Have a clear purpose when you sit down to write, right? Have a good topic sentence. Have some strong support sentences in there, some examples, some details, some descriptions. This is just a hot mess. Please never do this. So what's wrong with paragraph D? Yep, you got it. Cliches. This whole paragraph is totally unoriginal. It's basically like sitting down with old people and they just sitting around and, spinning the yarn, telling tall tale. And we don't know, we're covering up any originality. There's not many, details, descriptions. One thing is that we're able to discern what the event is inside of this paragraph, but there's no originality going on here. It's really not working. So what the writer would need to do here is scrap all this and then be yourself in your writing. Come up with your own expressions, your own turns of phrase. Be original. Don't just be a copycat. That's what happens with cliches. So now let's take a look at the last. Identify that? Yeah. Quite common. Wandering off topic. It's easy to pick out too. Now, what's interesting about this paragraph is that when we take a look at it, it has a good topic sentence, a good start. Then we have a good show sentence, right? So this paragraph starts off strong, but then what happens is that it spins out, boom, and instead of moving in a straight line, it goes off target, right? Wandering off topic. Now, I always encourage people to remember that when we sit down to write a paragraph, one paragraph to each topic. In other words, one idea, one paragraph. If you change ideas, you have to change paragraphs. It's an easy way to remember that, to avoid that common pitfall there of wandering and going off topic. So again, really quickly, the errors there. Talking to the reader. Never talk to the reader in college writing. Remember that after your topic sentence, you have to have show sentences. If you go back and review a paragraph, there has to be more support inside of that paragraph than there are tell sentences. Please don't type, write. Be yourself in your writing. Create your own turns of phrase, your own unique expressions. You're the most, believe it or not, people roll their eyes when I say it, but you're the best thing in the world. Let that come out in your writing. Don't write with cliches and trite expressions, and stay on topic, guys.